Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 6 video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the hidden details and secret features that were shown off in the Lucia Caminos screenshots on the Rockstar Games website. We'll also be breaking down one of the short videos they provided as well. Hopefully, we can find out some stuff about her backstory or just things you'll be able to do as her character that you might not have noticed at a first glance. So let's jump into it. So let's start with the first screenshot right here, and it has her in what I'm assuming is a public gym, and I'm gonna guess that because if we zoom in on the background, you can actually see that it looks like someone else is working out there. It's too blurry to tell who they could possibly be, whether it's Jason or not. We do see him in a ton of screenshots with Lucia, but in this instance, of course, it does look like she's working out in a public gym. A couple of interesting details I've noticed. She is wearing AirPods, which we saw introduced into Grand Theft Auto Online a couple of years ago. So it does beg the question whether or not as Lucia or even Jason, or no matter what character we're playing as, whether or not we'll be able to listen to the soundtrack of the game outside of vehicles, which would be rather cool. Also, take note of her hairstyle too. It seemingly changes in every single screenshot, so I don't want to point out the individual styles, but you will notice that it does change every single time. One important thing to note, and one thing you'll see on Lucia in every single shot, is this necklace right here. It's a gold necklace with a boxing glove. And I think that is a direct reference to her past, as Rockstar's website says this in her description: Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life's been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. So fighting is clearly in her background, and it's a big part of her culture, which we also saw her doing some like kickboxing training in the trailer, which was kind of cool. And we also know that she's from Liberty City, and the last time we were in Liberty City, there was like a fight club that was actually a part of that game, and the Ballad of Gay Tony. So fighting is going to be a big part of her backstory, and that's clearly represented by the gold boxing chain necklace. A couple other amazing details here. You can actually see the beads of sweat going down her chest, on her face, as well as on the arm that's throwing the punch. That is just absolutely incredible detail there from Rockstar. And whatever sort of top or sports bra she's wearing, the brand is, I believe, Eris, E-R-I-S. So that'll probably be one of the in-game clothing brands that we'll be able to put on Lucia. So that's the first screenshot right there, and the things that I was able to notice. Screenshot number 2 also has so much going on, and there's going to be a lot I feel like we're going to be able to do to customize and accessorize Lucia when we play with her, because you can notice that she has some different accessories on this time. Sunglasses, earrings. She also has a bracelet on that you'll see that either looks like 2 rings connected or possibly 2 handcuffs to like sort of serve as a reminder of her time in prison. She also has that bracelet on pretty much all the time, so something to pay attention to there. You'll also notice that her nails are different as well in this shot. This is something you see several times throughout the trailer and in other screenshots too, that she has different nail either patterns or colors, whatever the case might be. So I think it's clear you'll be able to customize that to a degree. You can also see Jason in the background. Obviously, these guys are going to be together quite a lot. And she's enjoying some sort of fruity strawberry drink at some rooftop hotel bar. And the biggest detail that I noticed here is you can literally see the seeds of the strawberry. Man, that is just incredible, Rockstar. And I'm not sure if different characters are going to have different types of phones like they do in Grand Theft Auto 5, but it clearly seems that Lucia's phone of choice is going to be a modern-day iFruit phone, which of course is based on the iPhone. We can see that resting on her beach towel. Now, in this third screenshot right here, we get sort of a darker side of Lucia. Again, different hairstyle, different outfit. It makes you wonder if the outfit is associated with the bike she's wearing, because of course she's got a leather jacket on, which would provide more protection, and seemingly long pants, but it might just be random and something I just happened to notice. The bike itself, though, does have an interesting license plate. It says Gloriana. This is actually something we'll touch on in a little bit, because that seemingly is a separate state than Leonida. It makes you wonder if that's like a combination of Georgia and South Carolina, or the Carolinas per se. Again, we'll jump into that in a little bit, and she seems to be posted outside of Hoodwink's Liquor Bar. So I'm not sure what's going on out here, but we're getting a more serious side to Lucia. And speaking of a more serious side to Lucia, this next screenshot right here, it's honestly one of my favorites just because it showcases the level of depth on the character. But clearly we're looking at some sort of tense situation here. She's holding a 9mm handgun, and the person who's going after her, I don't think is a cop. And the reason I say that is because of the massive either gold watch or bracelet that he's wearing. That almost seems like mercenary or private security or someone's personal bodyguards. Police officers, as we'll see in other screenshots, they're not wearing accessories like that. So I don't know what's happening in this situation. Clearly, it's a pretty tense one. You'll notice, again, different hairstyle, different nail color, nail polish, different outfit, of course, for Lucia here. This next screenshot I find absolutely fascinating, and it kind of looks like this is the moment Lucia is incarcerated into the Leonida Penitentiary. Number one, because she doesn't have any of her accessories on. Clearly, she's in an orange jumpsuit that says Leonida Department of Corrections. We also see her with a different hairstyle that we did not see her leaving prison with, nor did we see her with this hairstyle in the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. So maybe this is like the first time she's being brought in. She's on level B34, and I don't know why some of the inmates are in the orange jumpsuits where others are just in like the white t-shirts. I don't know if this means if they are newer inmates to the system or if they're being discharged or whatever the case might be. I don't know. Either way, it's a haircut we've never seen, and it's a position we've never seen Lucia in with none of her accessories, no makeup, no anything like that, seemingly being incarcerated here. And then we see the polar opposite right here, Lucia in a nightclub or a dance hall, whatever the case might be. She's wearing the same gold sort of sequin dress that we can A, see in the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, but B, that we saw several times in the second Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer that just came out. Again, different hairstyle. She is wearing makeup and lipstick this time. So again, there probably is going to be lots of customization for Lucia, given that she is the first female main protagonist in the Grand Theft Auto series. She has all of her accessories on. She's still holding her phone in her hand. So a lot going on in this shot. Again, it just sort of shows you the glow up and the beauty that Lucia is capable of. Now for this next shot, this was an image that you could see on the website that had like motion to it, so it would zoom from one side or the other, but here's the still image of it. So even though Jason is a big part of it, I am still going to consider this Lucia's side of it. Obviously embracing Jason. I don't know if this is some sort of tense moment or they're having to say goodbye. Clearly something's going on as she's holding a handgun in her right hand while simultaneously hugging Jason. You can see she's got a different outfit on there, different hairstyle. They're in front of the Boardwalk Hotel on Ocean Beach, which again looks so beautiful at night, just looking at all the neon lights, the palm trees, etc. And last but not least, on Rockstar Games' site, there's like a 2-minute long clip of what's supposed to be featuring Lucia. And in this instance, we can see her riding in the passenger seat of Jason's car that we see in the first trailer. Now, just a couple of details on the car itself. You can like literally see how deep the scratches and the rust are. That is an insane level of detail. It also looks like Jason was obeying the traffic signals there as he was driving through a green light. Why he's wearing sunglasses at night, we never know unless he really just likes that song. But again, as we play through the shot, you can see Lucia smiling, opening her eyes, having the wind blow through her hair as she leans out the passenger side window. And again, lots of customization options here, I feel like, for Lucia, whether it's going to be lipstick or accessories or makeup. It feels like you're going to be able to choose all of that as it's all different in every single shot. And it looks like this scene right here is certainly part of the story where things are going well for them. She seems happy, joyful, at ease, just enjoying the night sky and the ocean breeze. So it'll be interesting to see how the dynamic changes throughout the story. But those were just some of the little hidden details that I was able to pick up on Lucia based on the screenshots and everything that Rockstar's provided on their website, which is a little bit confusing. It's a lot to take in. So that's why I wanted to make these individual breakdown videos to sort of showcase everything that's going on in the world of Vice City, the state of Leonida, and in this case with our character, Lucia Caminos. So let me know what you think about her in those comments down below. Are you excited to play as Lucia? What do you think is most interesting about her? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.